Jake Elliott is out and ready to kick this one away. And we're off from Baltimore. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. And he's going to manage a lone yard on that drive up the gut. Zach Bond with the tackle.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. That's incomplete left side.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Report! Hey, report! Report!
3rd and long for him here. He's got a man left. He's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a 1st down.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together. They're going for this from their own side. Quick throw, finds him out right. And he goes out. Just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Right call at the right time, Brock. Give him 9 and a successful conversion on 4th.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down. Jackson yet again. Connecting again with Hopkins. And he's going to be out of bounds after the big gain. Now down inside the 15. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom, connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught. Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up 3rd down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
Quick, ready?
Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Jackson now on 3rd. Caught just shy of the goal line. And in for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens finish up an excellent opening. Series. DeAndre Hopkins, the touchdown. That is Tyler Luke, now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Ravens will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Here's Luke to kick it away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory. Hurts on 1st down. And this one's incomplete. Too low as it skips off the ground. Jahan Dotson, the intended receiver. So that brings up 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Brought down by Teddy Buchanan.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Slot man motioned over. Hurts with it on 3rd and short. Chased out to his right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
And they apparently don't want a field goal to start this game. They want 6. They're going for it.
Trimmer.
Here's a design run. Hurts. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
Hey, 4th down, I get it. You want the ball with your biggest playmaker. And a lot of offenses, that's quarterback. He trusted him to run for it, but the defense locked it down.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, Jackson. Complete, Derrick Henry. Breaks the tackle. He's got to base ahead. And he's out of bounds, but what a great play there, Brock. He's got him into field goal range. They rip off a huge chunk of field as the downs reset.
I can guarantee you that's going to be in Tell the Truth Monday right there in the film room, front and center, showing you the importance of tackling in the open field. An opportunity to cut him down sooner, but the broken tackle allowed him to add those extra yards to the catch.
So before they get the snap away, we reach the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to the bank in just a moment. Back at beginning the second quarter, Ravens in possession. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hands up. Oh.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
That's a gain of 8. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. He's able to hit Flowers, caught. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Move the chains! You gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Hey, Alpha. Oh. Tonight. You.
Working inside the red zone. Short pass brought in. And it's close, but he's not going to score. Out of bounds right at the goal line, Brock. It's going to be 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him around in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Jackson's going to throw again. And they will take this into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens take a 13-0 lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens double their lead to 14. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate, but it's such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. A play fake now hurts to throw. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. Just after the catch, he is hit and stopped. A nice gain, though, down to the enemy 41. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
So 1st down from the 41. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open, deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10. Hurts now from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Oh, look at the... Nice hit, Hurts fumbles. And this is picked up by the Ravens. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
First down, here's Lamar. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
We've set it downs from the 37. Now pitch it to Henry. And that is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Now here's Lamar. Snags it near the edge. And they don't get any help on this second down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here he goes, third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Mark Andrews. And that brings up fourth and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
Ahead of fourth down, officials stepping in here, a timeout call. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He's hit before he can get anything on that return.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. First down throwing for Hurts. He's got Devontae Smith. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
First down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. First and 10. Here's Hurts. It's a screen to Barkley. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on first down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. That's caught by A.J. Brown. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. On the play fake, it's Hurts. No place to go. Ravens take him down. The Eagles decide to spend their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Not the first time you said his name today, Kate. No surprise seeing him add a sack to this total. The same nose to the football that helped him recover a fumble earlier, well, it aided him in the pursuit of the QB. And he nearly forced a fumble of his own on that sack right there.
They go play fake with Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. got it. And the Ravens might be able to get some points late after the interception.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at the 47-yard line.
One last play before the break. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. First and 10. Third quarter's going to start with a run by Barkley. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackled there by Mike Green.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
Here's first and 10 from the 47. Handoff headed right. Barkley trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
They break the huddle. It's second down now. Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes. As that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
They kick the running back in motion. Now Hurts on third and long. Gets him on the in route. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much as training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
They'll go. Hurts. He connects downfield. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. That's going to be a 20-yard hit on fourth down, Brock, and keeps this drive moving.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Hurts yet again. He rolls to his right. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
They'll go from the gun with Barkley. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
The Ravens bringing out an extra defensive back on this third down play. Third and long for him here. Flushed out of the pocket. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
Full quarter to go, but they feel like they got to make their move now. They are going for this. On fourth down, Hurts. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on second down. After that drive starts, the very minimal gain.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Now it's Lamar. He'll set up the screen for Henry. And he'll work this one up to the 28. It's Nolan Smith there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep them short of the sticks.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Lamar now from the gun. He's able to get Flowers caught. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Gets some space around midfield. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless third quarter for us. The Ravens have the football, and more importantly, partner, a solid lead. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. Lamar throwing again. Jumped off to his running back. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
He's him on the quick hitter. He's going to be out of bounds. Looks like a yard or two short of the 25. 7 yards on that pickup. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
No, we changed it. Hey, middle.
Jackson's going to throw again. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. And the Eagles have some new life in the fourth.
Okay, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Their defense just gave the offense by taking the ball away.
New set of downs for him from the 31. On first down, Hurts. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No luck finding his receiver that time. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Pass complete to Goddard. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They go play action. Here's Hurts. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete. That was Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. So 2nd down coming up.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It'll be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Lasers this one. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Ali to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Baltimore offense to the line now. 1st and 10. Running right with Mitchell. And that's a key stop defensively, Brock. But any more of those as they trail by a score. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Jackson throwing here. Completed over the middle. And he manages maybe 3 yards there to the 23-yard line.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
The Eagles go dime for this 3rd down call. He'll throw it. Drop this one down for Henry. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. He's back to throw. Throw is caught by the back. And that's a quick stop there before he can do anything with it. That tackle forces the turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost him a possession.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Eagles trail by 6. Pass run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Hurts now from the gun. Throw right side, caught by Goddard. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Back to throw. He's got it. It's in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles find a way to tie it late. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. They have this try now to put them in front late. And he gets the extra point, and that kick gives them the 1-point lead right near the end of this game.
Ravens 14.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20.
20-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. He's got a man left. And this one doesn't go far.
That's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, they need 7. Setting up to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. From the gun, a run for Henry. There's one that's about 4, but he's still well shy of that marker. It's 4th down.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buzz. You still feel paralyzed above the track. Friends just having kids ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no love? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source?
Down a score. They're going to go for this on 4th down.
Hey, middle.
Desperation time here. Maybe the first and more. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. Connecting again with Hopkins. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Now we're going to have a timeout taken by Baltimore. It's 2nd. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. That's pulled in by Henry. And they get the first down. This also moves him into range, Brock, for a potential game-winning field goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Offense to the line for first down, conscious of that single timeout they've got remaining. And again, it's Jackson. He completes it in traffic. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. I'll be the pace here as the clock continues to run. And there's the spike, 8 seconds to go. Second and 10. Need something positive here.
Alpha, sit on. 180. 180.
Out of the gun, Henry. They're backed up. Not a stop they could afford, Brock. This one loses yards. So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
So a timeout's taken. Just 5 seconds left. And after the pause, we're going to see our last play of the game. Everything coming down to the leg of Tyler Luke. Ball on the right hash, 48 yards out. That one is good! And barring the unexpected, that's going to be your game winner.
Well, I tell you what, you get to this time of the game, you've got to have that reliable kicker on the sideline to turn things over to. That's the definition of clutch right there as they take the lead.
This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Seconds on that clock. There's a timeout. We'll have to wait just a touch longer to close this one out. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Go Silver, ready? Hey, Silver. Hey, easy, 63, back. Crown left, Yeti.
One final shot here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home. And it took everybody at the end. First to set up that field goal, and then for him to go out and win it with that accurate kick. It wasn't a dominating win by any means, partner, but a great show of resiliency to fight back and steal it away. So that'll do it for this one. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Ravens are your winners as we say so long from Baltimore.